Hi, my name is Jason Strayhorn, former All-Big Ten center for the Michigan State Spartans and current analyst for MSU football, and you're watching State Champs.
State Champs is brought to you by Lawrence Technological University. Possible is everything. Hungry Howie's Dough Raiser. Your next fundraiser comes with flavored crust. Go to doughraiser.com for details. And SERRA Chevrolet, the low payment people. Visit us at lowpayment.cars.
Hello everyone and welcome to another edition of State Champs. We are presented by Lawrence Tech. I'm Ryan Terpstra in the studio filling in this week. Lauren Plant and Sean Belesian were out at USA Hockey's Five Nations tournament in Plymouth. They will both be along in just a little bit for a special edition of Power Play featuring a ton of Team USA versus the world action.
Of course, we've got lots of high school sports to get into this week. I'm Stephanie Funkhauser. Our main event was a big boys hoop matchup between Southfield Christian and Ann Arbor Pioneer. Our BCAM Fast Break segment is talking the top junior girls basketball stars, girls this week and boys next week. Plus, we have just thought up a new way for you to help us figure out who might be the leading candidate for Mr. or Miss Basketball next season. So stay tuned.
It's never too early to start talking football, and Tom Markowski is going to go in focus on the recent announcement of this year's Prep Kickoff Classic schedule. The Detroit Sports Commission's Dave Beechnaw and the head coach from Dearborn-Fordson will be in the studio in just a little bit.
Lots to get to, so let's get going. We start on the Full Court Press.
We begin on the basketball court. Boys hoops. First place battle in the OAA Gold. Royal Oak and Hazel Park the matchup. Get this. Hazel Park hasn't won a league championship in 20 years. This is how you start a game. James Jenkins with the steal, and dunk you very much. Vikings up 16-8 after one. Royal Oak 10-3 record, hanging around. Gavin Boswell on the wing, launching the trifecta. Ravens still trailed at halftime, 32-25. Hazel Park still feeling it in the second half. Jenkins just a wall inside the key. The turnover, the perfect lead ball to Devin Pettis. Bunny. Heading into the fourth quarter, Vikings up 5. Now Royal Oak got a big performance from the senior Cordell Dupree. Always a deep threat. Bang! He finished with a game-high 33. But Hazel Park would not relinquish. David Hearns will grab the rebound, hightail it down the hardwood, and the finish. The sophomore had an impressive team-high 25 points. Hazel Park beats Royal Oak 74-67, now all alone atop the OAA Gold Division. We stay in Southeast Michigan girls basketball. Farmington Hills Mercy at home in a non-conference matchup with Dearborn Heights Robichaud. First quarter, Lauren Honcher hits a cutting Zora Pullen in the paint, hits the jumper. Marlins led 10-4. Robichaud, 5 games over 500 this season. The junior Kamaria McDaniel from downtown. She had 13 on the night, but the Bulldogs trailed 26-20 at halftime. This was a seesaw affair the rest of the way. Mercy doing a nice job running the offense. Jenna Schulter, great pass to Honcher. Marlins led by just a digit, 36-35, going into the fourth quarter. The Bulldogs biting back, and they did with good defense and great transition offense. McDaniel up the court, the great dish to the junior Monet Palmer. Robichaud grabbed the lead. Now the newly crowned Catholic League Central Division champs proved they could D up when it mattered as well. The junior Chloe Godbold forces a turnover and on her way to the 10. Farmington Hills Mercy goes on to win 52-50. Ryan Terpstra continues our coverage now from Grand Rapids.
Thanks, Lauren. We go to boys basketball on the west side where Caledonia met up with Grand Rapids South Christian, and the MHSAA decided to attempt 2 16-minute halves instead of quarters in this one, so we go to 10 minutes left in the half. Sailors up by 1. Off the inbounds pass, they would try and penetrate. Senior forward Ty Brinks driving, kicks it out to Ryan Dornbos. He nails the tray, and South Christian is up by 4. Later in the half, Caledonia trying to respond off the Sailor miss. Caledonia's Jesse Hillis down the court in transition, slips the pass behind his back to Truman. Hillis off the glass for 2, and the Scots cut the lead down to 3. Cal trying to get their own lead going into the break. This time, Hillis would take it himself, launching from beyond the arc for 3, and Caledonia held the lead at halftime. Sailors trying to come back. It's Dylan Heisman finding the baseline, putting it up and in, and the Sailors are trying to scratch and claw their way back into this one. As they do so, Caledonia remaining patient. Logan Hudson at the top of the key, pump fake, drives, gets it to go. Caledonia goes on to defeat South Christian 56-48. To find out what's happening in the Flint area, let's head to Ryan Slocum.
Thanks, Ryan. The top-ranked team in Class C, Beecher, took on Goodrich. As always, the Bucks working the trap. Malik Ellison with the steal and flip to LaVon Blake, who lays it in. The Martians hung right with Beecher the entire way. Landon Mitchell in the paint for the hook. They were tied at 25 at the break. Later, it's Ellison with another steal, and check out the perfect bounce to Quay Burks for 2 of his 17 points. Ellison also had 17. Then it's Blake with the Tayshaun Prince rundown block at the rim. That led to a Beecher basket at the other end, and the Bucks win it 62-57 to remain perfect in GAC red play. Over to the GAC blue, Bendel at Hamady. Hawks perfect in league play, the Tigers in second place. Hamady nearly takes it away. The ball bounces right to Kyle Danks, who makes the touch pass to Raheem Riley for the bucket. The Tigers get 2, the Hawks get 3. Charlie Harris on the wing for the triple. Later, it's Harris again from the top of the key. He scored 22, and Hamady wins it 65-51. First place in the Metro League on the line with Holly at Flushing. The Broncos beat the Raiders by 30 2 weeks ago. This one goes right down to the wire. Austin Harless with the rebound, the bucket, and the foul. They were tied at 54 with 20 seconds to play. Here comes Flushing. Logan Flood loses it. Joe Kuyat misses the short jumper. Cal Endicott does as well. But the 5'8" Flood is there for the rebound and the go-ahead basket. Kyle Woodruff comes the other way with 3 seconds to play for the win. No. Flushing takes over the Metro League 56-54. For state champs, I'm Ryan Slocum.
Hey guys, Stephanie here at Southfield Christian for our main event coming up a little later in the show. Do you have a story idea or game you want us to be at? Email us at idea@statechampsnetwork.com. Coming up after the break, we have an announcement from the PKC because we're already excited for football season. Stay with us.
We want you. We are LTU, Lawrence Technological University, and is one of the nation's best schools for engineering, architecture, and technology. We don't want just anybody. We want students who are curious and driven, students who want to change the world through technology, science, and design. So if you believe that possible is everything, we want you at LTU.
SERRA Chevrolet in Southfield has been going strong for 5 years now. And as you can see, we'll do pretty much anything to get people's attention.
But what we do best this month is give out Auto Show bonus cash. Lisa Cruise for $69 a month with 0 down, or Equinox for just $119.
What's all this for?
For the next commercial.
Oh, man. Cold, 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 cold.
Fundraising should be fresh, flavorful, and simple. We have the perfect solution at Hungry Howie's, Dough Raiser. Your nonprofit organization can sell paper pizza certificates that your customers can redeem for 1 medium pizza at participating Hungry Howie's locations. Go to doughraiser.com to learn about, sign up for, and order everything Dough Raiser. Request a Dough Raiser kit for your group today. Your next fundraiser comes with flavored crust. Welcome to Hungry Howie's Dough Raiser.
Welcome back to State Champs. I'm Tom Markowski, and in this segment, we're going to talk about the Prep Kickoff Classic, the 12th annual. Just this week, the pairings were announced, and we have with us today Dave Beechnaw, the Executive Director of the Detroit Sports Commission and really the sponsors for this great event. Welcome to the show, Dave.
Thanks for having us.
And to the right of me is Walker Zaban, the head coach at Dearborn Fordson. First, we want to talk with Dave. Talk about the event, Dave, how important it is to the city, and just how it's grown from its days at Eastern Michigan.
Yeah, well, we're going into our 12th year, and whoever would have imagined we've gotten to the point that we are, but 5th year at Wayne State already, and it's just a great opportunity for us to create an environment for high school student athletes to play on a big stage. I think we all know that a high percentage of these kids that will play at Wayne State will never step on a college football field again. So for us, yeah, it's great to have the high-profile games, the highly recruited players, but at the same time, we're creating an experience for everyone. That's, I think, the thing that we're most proud of.
What I like about it, it really showcases Detroit, Wayne State, and Detroit football, and you've done a great job of getting a lot of PSL teams involved. Speaking of the teams, here's the lineup. Thursday, August 25th, Woodhaven against Lincoln Park at 4 o'clock, then followed by Chippewa Valley and Lake Orion. The next night, Friday, Allen Park will play Taylor Kennedy at 4, followed by Dearborn Fordson and Canton. On Saturday, really the showcase day, Chelsea and River Rouge at noon. Then the new Southfield School, Southfield Academy for Arts and Technology against King. Then we'll have Cass Tech and Oak Park at 6. Walker, talk about you have Canton this year as you did last year. What's it like for your kids and the experience they get at?
Well, first I want to thank Dave for inviting us and the Detroit Sports Commission. I think it's a great opportunity for our kids. We talked about the exposure that the kids have, and some of these kids will never get a chance to play on a college field after high school. So in that sense, it's great for us, and we jumped on the opportunity.
How about ticket prices? Are they remain the same, Dave?
Ticket prices remain the same. They're $8 in advance at the schools and $10 at the gate. Good all day, each day.
Thanks again, guys. For more information on tickets, go to DetroitSports.org.
We start the blitz in the pool. You're going to see a lot of blonde hair in this one. Grand Haven High School dyeing their hair as the postseason approaches. Holland West Ottawa says, hey, we'll do that too. We start in the 50-yard freestyle. West Ottawa cruising, and it's Kyle Moss gliding through the water, finishing with a pool record of 22:34, and West Ottawa with an early lead. In the 100-yard fly, West Ottawa lays down the hammer. Carl Spencer turning in another pool record as West Ottawa would take this competition over Grand Haven. Next up, we head to wrestling districts in Division II. Comstock Park facing off against Sparta. Sparta came in ranked 8th in Division II, and they did not waste any time getting going. In the 215 class, it's Justin Kane of Sparta gaining some momentum over Ellery O'Brien of Comstock Park. Kane able to pin O'Brien with 27 seconds left in the first, and that gives the Spartans the lead. Comstock Park in need of points to climb back into this one, and Tyler Brewer would answer the call at 1:45. Squaring off against Sparta's Scotty Bale, it's Brewer able to score the pin and get the Panthers back into the mix. But Sparta would squash that momentum in the very next match. Joel Reese up against Brett Terrian in 152, taking the advantage, wraps the head and leg. That pin will seal it for the Spartans as they move on in the Division II district. We finish up on the east side of the state with some more Division II wrestling district action. Warren Woods Tower taking on St. Clair Shores Lakeshore. In the 130 weight class, Steve Najib of Woods Tower taking on Ronald Comparance. Najib gets the quick jump into the front headlock, then the cement mixer for the finish and the pin. Lakeshore trying to respond in 2:15. Joel Redvansky taking on Jermaine Chapman. Redvansky gets the single leg takedown and sticks him for the pin. But Woods Tower got 10 pins in this one, and you see another one here as Tanner Conal runs half on Michael Davis. He finishes it off, and Warren Woods Tower moves on to the Division II Wrestling Regional next week.
SERRA Chevrolet is proud to recognize the hardworking people in the communities they serve with the SERRA Chevrolet Community Awards. February's Teacher of the Month award was given to Heather Cruz, a Spanish teacher at West Bloomfield High School. She has been with the Lakers for 14 years and has a great relationship with all the students. Ms. Cruz also heads up the mentorship program and is a sprint instructor for an academic resource course. Not only has she made a big impact in the classroom, but on the athletic field as well, serving as a mentor for both boys and girls athletics at West Bloomfield. It is commitment and enthusiasm like Ms. Cruz that makes our community special here in Michigan, and SERRA Chevrolet is happy to recognize her as February's Teacher of the Month.
On behalf of SERRA Chevrolet, I'd like to congratulate Heather Cruz on being the Teacher of the Month. With that comes a certificate from SERRA Chevrolet. Congratulations, Heather.
Thank you so much. I'm very honored. Thank you.
Lauren Plant back out here at USA Hockey Arena in Plymouth, taking in the Five Nations Tournament. Team USA getting set to battle Finland. This was just one of many great games that took place all week. But I'm here to talk to you, the serious basketball fans. That's right, we've got another voting contest we want to get you involved in. It's called the State Champs Top Juniors Hoopsters Fan Contest, and it's live right now at statechampsnetwork.com. So we want you to go and vote for your favorite basketball player in the state of the list of the names that we provided. We're going to take the top female and the top male voted athlete at the end of the regular season. We're going to give them a state champs prize, and the Basketball Coaches Association of Michigan is going to put them in the running when they're setting up their finalists for the 2017 Mr. and Miss Basketball race. So check it out at statechampsnetwork.com. Vote today. State Champs will be right back.
USA Hockey has found its new home in Plymouth, Michigan. Take pride in the red, white, and blue and put on your jersey in support of Team USA. Team USA, building champions.
FAR Therapeutic Arts and Recreation has designed therapeutic programs that allow family members to participate. These inclusive programs give families greater understanding and individuals with special needs stronger emotional support.
FAR is a good place because it helps my little brother. I like to do drums and stuff. I like to do bam, bam, boom, slam.
For 60 years, FAR has provided creative arts therapy for individuals with special needs. FAR can help. Visit far-therapy.org.
Hungry Howie's founded flavored crust, but how can we really own flavor?
One word, brand extensions. Behold, butter cheese toothpaste.
You actually made a tube of toothpaste.
Not just one, check it. I got sesame, Asiago cheese, onion.
Where are these coming from?
I've got an intern.
Really?
Hey, get a free Howie bread with coupon code for EHB.
Hungry
Howie's! Get ready! The high school football season will be here before you know it. The Detroit Sports Commission Prep Kickoff Classic returns to Midtown Detroit and the campus of Wayne State University August 25th through the 27th. Michigan's premier season-opening prep football event, now in its 12th year, will welcome 7 games over 3 days and feature the state's top teams and players. Log on to DetroitSports.org for more information.
Time for this week's look inside Lawrence Tech Athletics. Let's meet the first ever recruiting class for girls softball.
It's pretty awesome being able to set the bar and make the history. You know, we're all really excited to be starting a whole new fresh team, so that's pretty cool.
I'm really excited. It's cool to see something that you work for, and when you finally get there and see everyone around really helping to build that program, even when you weren't there, and just letting it grow. So it's really cool.
They have a really good engineering program, and just the fact that it was a really small school. Very excited. Excited to set new records and just have a good season.
At Lawrence Tech, education's held number one, and so it's in my book too. So that was a big thing, and I felt really at home when I visited campus.
For more information on LTU Athletics, head to ltuathletics.com. For State Champs, I'm Stephanie Funkhauser.
I'm Jay Sarkar, back to the highlights. Williamston hosting Everett. Jamiron Jackson, he finds Leandre Wright with the quick okey-doke pass over to Victor Edwards, who lays it in for 2. But the Hornets offense coming right back. Cole Cleaver, he hits Connor Perrell, who drives inside the lane, nails the running layup to help Williamston build their early lead. Viking defense making plays when Perrell going to go up for a shot. Jamiron Jackson with the emphatic rejection in front of the home fans. Jackson had 19 points on the night, but Williamston would own the night thanks to Curtis Codet. 26 points, 17 rebounds, including this bucket, and Williamston wins 82-77. Portland and DeWitt in girls action. Senior Macy Seal gonna come up with a jumper here that cuts into the Panther lead. That comes to the delight of her coach, her dad, Sean Seal. And then Jory Rutkowski, she's gonna put this one up from 3, and that one would be up and good. Count it. Portland down only 3 points after that one. 2-point game. Look at this nifty move inside by Jessa McManus with the nice running layup. And then from the corner, who says it's winner? Summer Ward for 3. That would build DeWitt's lead to 8 points as they go on to beat Portland 54-44. Grand Ledge hosting Waverly. This was a great boys game out at the Comet Gym. Waverly, they came out of the gate hot as Emmanuel Gildo finds Bryce Reynolds in the corner. He knocks that one down for 3, but the Comets answering right back. Josh Horford with the fake, draining a 3 of his own. That'll make his big brothers proud. And then the Comets with the ball again. Josh Horford finds Jordan Goebel down low, off the window for 2, but Waverly coming right back. Gildo puts up a shot, he misses, comes up with his own rebound. Second time's the charm as he puts it back and gets the foul, a bucket and one as Waverly ekes out a 47-46 road win. Let's go to the UP and Jerry Taylor.
Thanks, Jay. Let's get things started in the Copper Country with Calumet taking on Negaunee. For the Copper Kings, Haley Wickstrom is there to clean it up for the Calumet basket. Later, check out Clara Locust on the far side. Pump fakes, drives, and Locust gives the Copper Kings an early lead. Negaunee would respond though. Ball to Haley Fizat, and she calls backboard as her three-pointer goes down. Calumet tries to press, but the Miners break it with ease. It's Alita Johnson backing up, and it's automatic time. Three-pointer is good as they chip away at the deficit. A few minutes later, they work it back to Alita, and this is why I call her automatic. Step back 3 is good, and Alita would lead all scorers with 22. But the Copper Kings showed why they're the defending champs. Loretta Halonen, hello from the other side. She would finish with 13 points on the night. Moments later, ball inside to Halonen. The shot doesn't go, but sometimes just get the ball to Wickstrom. She had 14 as Calumet stays undefeated, knocking off Negaunee 57-43. Let's go to Marquette now as the Radettes faced off against Houghton. Third quarter, Marquette up 3 and they would go on a run. Therese Leedy nails the 3 and there would be more. Off the miss, Kelsey Grange feeds the Leedy and it's another basket for the Radettes. Moments later, Amber Huebner gets it to Mo Miller. Her layup is good and the Gremlins are forced to take a 30-second break. And Houghton would get things straight out of the break. Kara Monette scores as the Gremlins start knocking down a couple shots. Later, ball to Sloan Zenner with the long jumper. That's good as gold. Sloan nails it as they keep chipping away at the deficit. Later in the quarter, it's Amber Huebner with the shot and the foul. She finished with 26 points as Marquette gets the home win 62-53. For state champs, I'm Jerry Taylor.
Hey guys, coming up at the top of the hour, we head to Breslin Center at Michigan State University for the Mid-American Pom-Pom State Finals. Can you believe we'll be back there in just a few short weeks for basketball season? Stay tuned.
We want you.
We are Lawrence Technological University, and we don't want just anyone.
We want the brainiacs, visionaries, geniuses, and game changers. We want the students who will change the world through technology, science, business, and design.
So if you're ready to explore your possibilities,
we want you at LTU.
Lawrence Tech. Possible is everything.
SNEF Camp is Metro Detroit's original Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram dealer, and we're still making the best deals every day. During Ram Truck Month, you can lease an all-wheel drive Dodge Journey for $179 a month for 24 months, or a Jeep Cherokee, also just $179. Celebrating 25 years of giving customers a superior buying experience. That's SNEF Camp on Telegraph Road in Redford.
SNEF Camp, Metro Detroit's original. SNEF Camp, SNEF Camp.
We're the Cronin Law Firm, bringing more to the table. When we sit down together, we share our expertise. got a legal problem, we know you need relief. Advice that you can trust, that's why people come to us. We're the Cronin Law Firm, bringing more to the table.
Welcome back to State Champs, another version of Fast Break. With me today is Dan Young with the Basketball Coaches Association of Michigan. And today we're going to talk about the girls' action and specifically the 2017 candidates for Miss Basketball.
2017 class is very strong, 20-plus Division I recruits at this point right now. Obviously, this could change a year from now, but we wanted to have some fun with the State Champs website and have some voting of the top 5 right now. But again, there's a lot of really good players. We're going to focus on 5, but you never know a year from now how that's going to shake down.
Yeah, I think it was real difficult getting it down to 5, but the 5 are Destiny Pitts out of Detroit Country Day, Deja Church out of Southfield Lathrop, Kiera Fletcher out of Warren Cousino, and Brianna Perry out of Flushing, and Claire Hendrickson out of Wyoming. Now, Hendrickson is the only girl in this group that has committed. She committed to Michigan State, and that was actually before the season started. Pitts and Church were both in my top 10 in the preseason of all the girls. I had Pitts actually in my top 5 and had a chance to see both of those these past weekend, and they were excellent. They're really fine players. It's really a strong class. You take Fletcher, for example, averaging 25 points and 12 rebounds for Cousino, could be the MAC Red champions this year. Perry might be the best athlete out of the bunch. So I'm really looking forward to next year. For the race, I think it's much more wide open. I think it's even deeper than it is this year.
And in the state tournament, a lot of times how the girls play sets up the voting for the following year with the Coaches Association.
And no doubt. That's it for this week. Go to our website. We have set up a voting for the top 5. You can vote whoever you think out of the top 5 will be the top candidate next year. Next week, we're going to tackle the boys and get a top 5 list out of that.
Hey guys, Lauren Plant out here at USA Hockey Arena taking in the 5 Nations tournament featuring Team USA's under 17 against the entire world. Hey, you've heard of the Black Eyed Peas, right? Well, I'm the Black Eyed Plant this week, but that's okay. The show must go on. Talking about State Champs Power Play. So we'll have highlights of 3 of the games featuring Team USA, and we'll have lots of high school highlights. And Sean Belesian and I will also talk up the latest high school hockey players of the month. That was for January. So that's all coming up on Power Play State Champs. We'll be right back.